larger vessel, and when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Indeed. What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And the Ebon Hawk came here.
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
How so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
Indeed. How did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantness? What are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations
He likes the word
occurred in
cascade.
isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly enough? What do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there any alive?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
Then I need to get there and rescue them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
I've heard enough. I'll be going now. Oh. So, repair kit, med pack. Alright, so that's HK. He's one of my more favorite characters in this game, even if he's not with you for very long, in this form at least. In case any of you haven't figured out, he's pretty much the one who screwed everything up. And honestly, I don't think that's a, spoiler, because, well, he pretty much just admitted to it. Alright, this is a workbench. Here I can break down items into components, and using those components, I can create things. First, I'm going to create a melee weapon. Longsword. Field survival pistol, blah 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 blah. Alright, let's make that longsword. Alright, cool. Make some security, some spikes. We won't make any of that stuff right now, but we have gained a longsword, so we should put that in our on-hand, and then the vibroblade into our off-hand. So, as you can see, now we actually have a good setup going on here, so we should be able to do a bit more damage. I'm getting really sleepy, but I want to get off the station before I go to sleep. Alright, cool. The good thing about this is that usually if I do actually hit something, it kills them instantly. Ow, 10 damage. That's not nice. Just die, damn it. Oh no! Dear, 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 dear. Ah. I don't feel like talking to HK again. Yes, 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 yes.
Great. What? 3 standard. Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accident. If that were the case, the severed comm link would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear. Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory.
Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're alright.
Warning, Master. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vet.
I'm going to find those miners, and you're going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master. But there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation.
Oh,
Master, the console governing the droid. Musing.
Alright. Well, essentially what he's saying is it's voice printed and we need that guy's voice.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master.
Leave the condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on, or else.
Placating answer. Answer, Master.
There. Alright. We don't have to listen to this guy yip anymore. I like him, but at my current state of mind, I just don't care to hear anybody talking over and over and over, especially when I've just heard it several times. Yes, thank you. I create that. A few of these. Alright, good. Go to this. Put this in my hand and use it because it is obviously superior. And then F5 this bitch. He said, what? F5? Oh, you so crazy using F5 and all that. This time. I think the electricity stops poison. Damn. Almost died like 3 times now. Level up. Attributes. Let's see. Let's get some strength going on. I'll get him up this up to like 19. Probably. Doot doot doot. Alright, powers. I can't wait until we get heal. It's such a dandy little power. Don't have a lightsaber yet. Stun, no use for now. I'm just gonna go with lightning for now. Add that. Okay, accept. Since we're gonna be using it later anyways. Let's go see what's this way. I think it's sealed off anyways, so might as well check it real quick. Alright. Get back down here, see what's going on. Blarga, blarga, blarga. They look like Cylons. Only not as noisy or scary looking. But they go down quite a bit easier. Here we go. Come on. Okay. There we go. Hello. Goodbye. This looks pretty much clean. How would they guard this? Okay, whatever. Honestly, I actually don't care. I was just curious. I think it's funny how it tried to kill me, and I was just like, no. I actually really had a thought process going on here, and I just completely lost it. I was just like, doom, 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 doom.